Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of, The Save with Lyon. Now, yes, I didn't do it. I did it a lot longer than, between the first and second episodes. It took a lot longer to release. But here we are. I'm probably going to do it like a season at a time, like autumn, winter, spring, etc. But here we are. Now, this just so happens to come out on the same week that the news of Lyon being relegated to Liga 2 was, became news. Like, it was released, on the same week, somehow. So things are pretty dire for Lyon in the real world, and, there is quite a bit of financial distress over at the club. But here, let's see what we can do with this team. Just to inform you, the transfer window has closed. By the way, a shout out to Ramat Javd 5C and W5C, who requested us to sign 3 players, forwards but young. Now, of course, we want to develop the squad, and I didn't find 2 of them, but I did find Evan Ferguson, who does play for Brighton, although I found him at Leipzig, so we might have to sign him next summer. Speaking of young people, or young players, we're going to jump into a youth game now. Against Lyon. So, in we go. And, it's a bit darker than usual for some reason. Off we go. So a chance quite early on, 12 seconds in, which required a double save from the Lille goalkeeper. And then corner played in, although cleared away. Lyon going forward on the attack. Ray, who took the shot, it hit the woodwork. And now we have Lille on the attack here. Although brilliant defending, which disrupted a brilliant cross. And then a shot which misfired off target. And Lille coming in, although ricochets off the crossbar. A brilliant volley it was as well. Although not quite out of harm's way, although, it was dealt with. A shot unleashed from there, just then. Luckily, the keeper actually had it well. And trying to defend a corner, which we just about did. And now Lyon are on the counter-attack here, or if you would still consider it one, although it went out for a corner kick. With 9.06 seconds left, Lyon try to salvage something, although brilliant defending from Lille sees nothing come to light, and so we go into extra time. And off we go. So Lyon already on the attack, although it was saved by the goalkeeper. We do have an extra minute added on, I think. A corner played in, and it was, kept safely by the Lille defender. And going forward now, they're out of time. So we have to do this MLS 90s style penalty shootout, which, to be fair, wouldn't be surprised if they brought back in. Fake shot the goalkeeper, goes in, and it is 1-0 Lyon. Although Lille do score as well. So here we go now. Again, fake shots. They do really work. They do send the keeper to the ground and in to the local Tesco. A miss there from Lille, which puts Lyon in for a chance now. Salazar puts that in. It's 3-1 Lyon now. And, it's gone wide. And that is a win for Lyon. And they go into the semi-finals of this weird youth tournament. So, 3-1 win on penalties. Congrats to them, although I made a mistake. So I went to the next match. Then I decided to go back. Yeah, I realised that was actually a mistake I made last time. So we're out the youth tournament. Probably because we forfeited. But I'm gutted now. I was gutted after that, so we move on. This is me just getting some new youth people to our youth academy. while also trying to clear some off and also look at their training plans. If you want to look at their training plans in detail, then you can pause the video at any time or slow the video down, because this, I think, is about 4 times the speed than it was originally. But, yeah, like, we really do want to invest in youth. And, you know, some young French talent we have here as well. So, here we are. Now, I did say at the beginning that we did actually want to rebuild French football. Turns out PSG have already won the Champions League. But, anyways, we're about to go into a game now against RC Lens. So, yeah, here we go. I don't think we've actually scored yet this season. So, no pressure at all on us, I guess. But, here we go. So, long ball played across, although it was defended in there. Almanda got swarmed like a few wasps were stinging him. And then we knocked someone out. Well, we didn't. We just tackled him. And now now he starts a counter-attack, if you'd even call it one. This isn't really a counter-attack, but still we have an opportunity here. Tagliafico crosses it into an offside position, though. So now Lens are on the ball. This is the 57th minute now. Going forward here, although out of... Okay, so I think that was a chance for us, actually. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see, playable highlights can be a bit messed up sometimes. And then a long ball, which was defended there, which prevented us from getting a really good opportunity in. And eventually we managed to sort that out, but we couldn't go on the other end and, attack, really. We played the free kick short, and we tried to get in a shot. And it seems like we eventually did, but it was brilliant goalkeeping. Although we do try and recycle the opportunity, which we still have it. Ryan Cherky has now gone to Manchester City in the real world. A header played across and just off target. And that is full time. A 0-0 draw against Lens. And we probably hoped better, to be fair. But that was a 0-0 finish in what was a bit of an underwhelming game, to be fair. A few good chances, but I think the neutral spectator would have wanted it better. Cabral, who we promoted to the first team, well, he's ecstatic about joining us. And, Lacazette wants a contract extension. So yeah, he basically wants a contract extension and, you know, he feels all right at the club. Now, Lacazette isn't really going to be like a long-term player for us. But we may as well give him a new contract and also give him a price as well, you know. It means that we can actually sell him for something rather than him go on a free contract. So now we're going to pay him £51,001 per week, which was agreed by Lacazette and his agents. And he's got a 1-year contract extension. And this is just someone reminding me of potential international positions. But anyways, immediately after signing a contract, Bologna want him. I know, like, I think they were probably going to wait until January, but when they heard the news, they had to do something. Here we are in a pre-match press conference, which you can see is sped up. I decided to speed these things up, you know. I just wanted to cut the video as short as possible. I can tell you this video is actually going to be 24 minutes and 10 seconds long. But we're getting things sorted now. I think we have Marseille next. But here's our lineup that we're going to go with. Lacazette is not starting. And, yeah, there is going to be a bit of rotation up front. But here we go. We are going to play against Marseille, who are probably the kings of the south. You know, like, they have a massive national rivalry with PSG. But we're going to go into this game now against Marseille. Hopefully, we can get something from this. So, kick off. Off we go. Played into Tolisso. Now Almada on the ball. He's in quite a bit of space, but has played it. Well, they're trying to go forward, but right now the Marseille defence is, you know, it's in tight defensive mode here, and we tried to play the through ball. So the Georgian striker, although nothing came, well, from that. Defended, and now we try to go for a counter-attack. It's, there's a bit of difficulty with that. And unfortunately, we were unsuccessful at that time. We tried to play the ball long, which now Cherky on the right-hand side is now on the ball, although tackled by Mason Greenwood. I'm trying to break through now. Well, yeah. So, a bit of passing play from Marseille then, and Murphy was the one who eventually scored for Marseille. We cleared out of harm's way and out for a corner. And now a free kick for Marseille. Actually, did I go out for a corner? Anyways, I can't remember. Yeah, how I do these things is I, like, make the footage first and I talk through the footage. Anyways, Højbjerg is in, and it went straight at Perry. But yeah, I make the footage, then I talk about the footage as I, like, watch it. That's why it can be out of sync sometimes. But, yeah, Marseille on the ball now. Has somehow sent one of our centre-backs. And they're in again. Petty, managed to stop that from going in and headed away. And a shot which went straight at the Marseille goalkeeper. And now Marseille will look to build up from here. We are, by the way, in the 79th minute. A free kick for Lyon now in the 82nd minute. Cherky is over this set piece. We play it short, trying to sneak a goal in through the gap then. But it doesn't seem like we're going to get any points from this game. And that is full time. A win for Marseille, and we are still winless, which is annoying. I would just like to let you know, later in the episode, we will have Europa League action, our first outing in the Europa League, which will be against Olympiacos. But before we get there, we look at this current game here. It is a 1-0 defeat, and I do think we're definitely going to need to start doing, like, things here. But, yeah, sometimes I'm great at EA, sometimes I'm not. Just to let you know, our next game is against Olympiacos, which is why we have the Europa League background on screen before playing against Toulouse. And as you can see, we are still winless in our first 5 games. And we are about to enter the game against Olympiacos. And we're just currently looking at their pre-match things here. And they like to play tiki-taka, you know, they like to pep it round the place, it seems. So we're going to do overload defending, so, you know, we can, like, isolate people. How much of a difference that will make? Yeah, probably. It probably won't make much of a difference. But here we are in the press conference. Sometimes these press people can say pretty stupid stuff. Like, will Perry starting goal today? But anyways, they're just going to talk about Matic just then. The next question. Oh, yeah, it's that one. Reports suggest Perry is playing in the goalkeeper position. Are you confident he can do the job in there? Well, I mean, in short, I'm not confident he can do the job anywhere else. And the final question is about Tino Livramento. Yeah. Not many teams are setting up their team up the way you are. Is Tino accustomed to your demands? And how have you been handling it? It seems like we've just been playing it by ear, to be fair. Look, we do want to, like, you know, make future plans and stuff, but... Anyways. So, we are getting our lineup ready for the game against Olympiacos. And, well, as we can see here, Vega will be starting this game. So, at the Groupama Stadium, which is our home stadium, as you may know, we will open our Europa League campaign against Olympiacos. Of course, we are in this new league phase format. So, let's hope that we don't mess this up. I'm happy if we can avoid defeat today, to be fair. So, Lyon, just about keep it there. We're in the middle of the park here, although a pass which was intercepted. And now Olympiacos are on the ball. We're in the 12th minute now. Okay, nothing came to light then. Olympiacos trying to play it through to their front player, although it was intercepted. And now Lyon are on the attack, although there's not really much momentum. I'm not really seeing many runs forward, and to be fair, I kind of want to see runs forward. But anyways, that attack ended, and Olympiacos tried to go for the attack, although we won the ball back and they won the ball back off us. A corner for Olympiacos. It was claimed by the keeper. A nice through ball into Vega out on the left-hand side. We're in the second half, by the way, although the ball was lost. Olympiacos now trying to break in here, although couldn't get around the Lyon defence surrounding the penalty area. Now, Lyon are on the ball, going forward, just about in, well, we are in now Olympiacos' half, although we got swarmed by the red and white, and we lost it, and we managed to prevent a clear goal-scoring opportunity then. And now Lyon are on the ball in the 75th minute, by the way, going down at the left-hand side. Vega on the left-hand side, trying to seek in a cross. There's not many in the box. He plays out to Taliso just outside the area. And Taliso with a shot, but straight at the goalkeeper. And a decent start to our Europa League campaign. Although still winless, it is a goalless draw against the Greek side. But yeah, let's hope that that improves throughout as we go into other Europa League games, because of course we want to do well in the Europa League. Full time. Lyon 0, Olympiacos 0. And by the way, just to let you know, I have made some development plan changes for each of our individual players. If you want to have a look, again, you can slow the video down or you can pause it. You know, whatever. You know, just a way to view it if you wanted to. And by the way, Morand, who was a player we loaned in, well, we're putting him on the loan list, as well as another player, not loaned in, that we got in for our youth academy. We're also bringing Cabral. Cabral is going on the loan list as well. He also came from our youth academy. Vega wants to play against Toulouse, but I told him that, I make the choices here, not you. Anyways, we're about to play against Toulouse back in domestic action in Ligue 1 McDonald's. I don't think we've actually scored yet, now thinking about it. But, We're now preparing for the game against Toulouse, and this is our lineup here. We're putting Ben Zeker into the team. And here we go. We're playing away at the Stadion Europa, which I think is an EA Sports made stadium, to be fair. So this is a generic stadium. But we are about to play against Toulouse in Ligue 1. We're to lose this game, to be fair. I'm not okay. Kick off we've kicked off, and now Toulouse are on the ball, going forward here. We're trying to stop them, although we're currently unsuccessful. And someone in space out wide. Well, they weren't in space. Well, there was someone in space in the penalty area, crossed in, cleared, and now someone is in the through. And what on earth is the matter with Mata? So that was impressive defending. Yeah, Mata has put that into his own net. Like, I do like to rush the keeper sometimes and just put a defender in the net. Sometimes they go like that. And now Toulouse have a penalty and they've scored it. It's gone in the bottom corner. So 2-0, and one of the goals was very preventable. But, yeah. I mean, to be fair, in the upcoming episodes, I'm probably going to have to go to, like, the managerial sim thing that they have. You know, tactical view and simulate match thing. But Lyon are in, and that is probably our first goal of the entire season. So we finally actually done something, I guess. But yeah, we definitely need strengthening up front, to be fair. And I mean, I feel like we're all good, but like it doesn't seem like the team are performing like we are. A corner played and a cross from a better angle was played in, although it didn't work. And yeah, over to like passes coming in with too much force. But the full-time whistle is blown, and well, defeat again for Lyon, our third defeat this season. We really need like better things here. But that's it now. Toulouse 2, Lyon 1. So now we have neared the conclusion of the episode, and this is what we've got in October, but we're also probably going to do November as well. Yeah, we're going to go like 3 months at a time now, but given that October and November are in the same, well, season as September, then, well, yeah. We've got 2 Europa League games, though, next month against Rangers and Besiktas. But I think for the upcoming episodes, I'm going to have to, like, do that interactive sim thing or tactical view. Well, our table position speaks for itself. 3 points accumulated from 3 draws. The rest were 3 defeats. And we stand in 17th, which is the relegation zone. And we are probably needing to aim to probably qualify for Europe again. But 17th, which is second to last place. And currently Lyon are on top of the table. This is a Coupe de France, which we probably won't join for another few months yet. And Lyon are currently 23rd after their draw against Olympiacos, which is currently a playoff position. It is also the only goalless draw that happened in the first game week of the Europa League. But that is it for this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I certainly didn't. Well, yeah, but goodbye, and we'll see you next time.